What did you know about GDPR law before this presentation?
Not a lot, technically. I've never really looked into it. I just know it was introduced and there was a whole big thing about it in Europe.
I knew very little of it. I know I heard the name before and that it had something to do with laws and privacy and stuff, but I didn't know really anything of the details.
About GDPR, nothing really. I knew a little bit about consent forms, taking information, personal information from participants. But I've never actually gotten into contact with the law of Europe about this.
Lang niet iedere student lijkt te weten hoe de AVG-wetgeving in elkaar zit en hoe hoog de boetes voor het breken van deze wet kunnen oplopen. Dat is een groot probleem voor de Hanzehogeschool Universiteit in Groningen.
Hans has had far too many fines on GDPR non-compliance. There have been far too many instances where students have emailed everyone on a very private list with names in full and done things that have caused us significant amounts of trouble, such that we know the students have to know of GDPR. We can't send them out into the world if they don't know these things because it bites us in the ass.
We can see a lot of you guys filled it in.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for your data.
Thank you for your data. So many of you have filled in your names, you've filled in your email addresses, you filled in your phone numbers. Somebody said nope. And you filled in your Instagram. So this is actually personal data that you have just willingly, freely shared.
Did it shock you that they just gave everything up?
A little bit, yes. I didn't expect that everybody would at least give their telephone number and their email. Just that they handle the data, that personal data, with more care than they normally should. Because I saw already that everybody gave their name and number at the beginning. I was the only guy who said nope on everything. But so they're not really aware of how sensitive personal data can be.
We introduce students in year one to notions of consent and notions of the limits of which they can use the data that they get from users. In year two, we have the team visiting from Hogeschool Utrecht precisely to introduce them to GDPR expressly in this block because they're working with clients. In block year three, when they're going on internship, they have to have all their data has to conform with at least consent laws, and in year four they have to conform with all GDPR laws. Why did we have outsiders come in to tell them about GDPR is because if I want someone to pay attention to it, it's better if a brand new person says it rather than if I say it. Because if I say it's part of class and yeah, whatever, a brand new person, oh shit, that's news.
Do you think there's, with the new curriculum, is it enough to teach the students, you think?
The honest answer is ask me in 3 years' time and see if we have fines.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I hope to God we don't.